Hello everyone, this is Ghost. Welcome to my channel. This is, as you can read in the title, a Hanseikai of my cover of I Want It That Way. Hanseikai is Japanese for just basically like reflection, or yeah, so what can I do better? Since this is the first video, I want to start off with a little introduction before we get into it. So I'm a university student. I just wanted to sing. I like singing. But I've always wanted to do content creation. I've also always wanted to make my own music, and I thought, well, why can't I do both at the same time? But since making my own music would be super hard if I did it from the get-go, I decided to start off with covers, get into the content creation space, also improve my singing along the way. This is why I'm reflecting, because I know the first few covers will they're not going to meet my standards for good. So I want to take these types of videos to go back on the covers that I've done and listen back to them and find the things that I need to improve for next time. I don't know what else to say. I was born in 2006, December 8th, so I'm 18 right now, and right now I do not have a proper space to record things. This is not an excuse. Well, it's kind of an excuse, but it's not like I'm saying that once I get the studio equipment, I'll become a god. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying all of this, including the first cover, I Want It That Way, was recorded on my iPhone. I think this is a iPhone 14's microphone. And the way I did the sound installation was I sat on my bed and I took 2 bed sheets and I literally just covered them. Like I covered myself and my setup, in quotation marks, because my setup's literally my laptop, headphones, and my microphone, which is this iPhone, and covered it for some sound insulation, for some noise reduction. So yeah, we love bedroom production. Okay, anyway, now I want to get started on the actual Hanseikai. So here we go. Yeah. Okay. It hasn't even been 6 seconds. It does sound like I'm conflicted on how to sing this part. And yeah, I was conflicted. I didn't exactly know how to start it. I didn't know if I should go strongly, if I should go like quietly, and now it's kind of the in-between. I think I should have done it a bit stronger, instead of sounding, because I feel like, not screaming strong, but like instead of sounding like I want to go home, I probably should have sang it more confidently, because right now it's not doing it. It's really weak. It sounds unsure, unconfident, and that's not what you want to hear. Okay, I'll just keep going. Oh, and I did take the backing track from YouTube. I forgot what it was called. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, I just took it off of YouTube. I think it's like a normal those normal karaoke videos with the really loud intros, like yeah. Anyway. You are my why am I singing with like a stuck, like you are? I feel like I should have sung it like you are. No, that's still the same. You are. Yeah, something like a bit smoother instead of you are, like you are. Something like that would have been better. Fire, the one. Okay. I guess I'll listen to the. No. Okay. The one, that one sound is unsure. Like it's not very clean. It doesn't directly strike the sound that I want to go for. Um, I I think that just says that I need to practice it more. You only using like a keyboard to get the right sounds. Instead of trying to do it all by ear. Yeah, this I've sung this song before. In school for like talent shows, so I thought it would be okay. Turns out it's not. I should probably practice with a keyboard next time, so I can practice in the earlier stages enough that I can always hit the notes directly and more confidently instead of trying to hit the notes while I'm recording. And I think that'll improve the way I deliver the song too, because then I won't have to constantly worry about both hitting the notes, how to convey the message that, well, firstly the song conveys, and the thing that I myself want to convey. So yeah, next step, I would probably practice with a keyboard. I probably should have done that here, but yeah, we don't talk about it. Yeah, you can see the unstableness. You can hear it. I want it that way. Yeah, you can definitely hear it. Can't reach to your it's a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit better. I want it that way. That's a little bit flat. That's a little bit flat. Okay, before I go into the first chorus, it was a bit better in the second verse, but I also want to talk about the fact that I don't think I'm getting my voice out properly here. It's like I'm holding it back a little. And okay, I understand that I wanted to do it in a more quiet voice compared to the later sections of the song, but instead of not, how do I explain, not exhaling properly when I sing, so I should have just lowered the volume without like stopping the airflow that's going through. So instead of like holding back like I should just something like, yeah. Well, that's the thing I want to work on. I'll have to practice that, but yeah, I want to be able to do quieter voices without muffling my belting. I don't really know the right terminology for it, but without decreasing the airflow, I would say. Anyway, let's go to the chorus. Tell me why ain't nothing but a unstable. Tell me why ain't nothing but a too quiet. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say. Okay, that was alright. Yeah, I need to stop pausing. This is okay. This is gonna be the last time I say this unless I hear something really bad, but yes, I really need to practice with a keyboard because hearing myself trying to hit those notes in the moment while thinking about a billion other things at once, you can hear it coming through. And I don't like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to work on next time. And I feel like I could have sung it a little bit louder. I think what I was going for, it'll probably shine in, no, well, not shine, but it'll probably be more obvious when I hit the second chorus. But I was probably trying to make the first chorus a little bit more, a little bit weaker relative to the second time and the third time that I sang the chorus. So that's probably why I sound super weak right now. But listening back to it, I think I could have sung it stronger. Like, it's the chorus. I don't think I should be carrying over the energy from the verse into the chorus. It should be stronger than the verse. Like, not super strong unless it's that type of song, but it should definitely be clearly, a chorus. And okay, one more other thing. On top of my first time doing these recordings, I also this is my first time like mixing and editing like audio tracks. So here you can see that I kind of layered my like I sung it another time and I layered that recording together. I think it's all right, but in this track I definitely did it without much thought put into it. So as I make more covers, I want to think more like where I exactly want to emphasize my and yeah, so I want to think more about where I put these layers so that I emphasize the right parts. But I think it's not too terrible. Yeah. Oh, okay, no. I promise I wouldn't stop. Oh, it's flat. Oh, unstable, yeah. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. The layer is also weak. Again, I could have sung this way stronger, I think. Now that I've seen that we've fallen apart from the way that it used to be, yeah. No matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me. Okay, before I go into the next part, okay. Apart from trying to tentatively hit those notes, I think the voice control on that was something, was pretty close to what I was going for. I'll be a little quiet. Maybe it's the mixing. Maybe I just need to make the vocals louder during the mixing. Or maybe I just need to sing louder. Or sing more confidently, sing stronger. But I think a general theme of this is already that I can see is that I need to strengthen my vocals a little bit more. Sing stronger than I would think. So, like, if I'm imagining like this level of power, then I need to double that, and then it would be perfect. I have to apologize to my neighbors or my dorm mates, because my voice might annoy them for a little bit. But okay, that's what I'm seeing here or hearing here, and yeah. So general theme: just practice with the keyboard, man, and sing stronger. Okay, let's go to the next section. My fire, the one desire. You are. Okay. I'm stopping a lot, but it just shows how much I need to improve. This is more on the layering. I wanted to try to do like harmony here, but I didn't know how, which is something I also want to look into as I do more covers. But yeah, if I had a few more layers with harmonies, I think it would sound a lot better, especially in this part. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. And let's go to this section, which I am I'm scared to play back because I already know it's gonna be a little bit flat. Don't wanna hear you, ain't nothing but yeah, it's flat. And that don't wanna hear you. I can clearly hear myself straining for those notes, and I don't know. Okay, so this is, I think, this is five semitones lower, I think. Yeah, I think it's 5 semitones lower than the original song. And I didn't want to lower it anymore just out of personal preference. Just there's no other reason. Just out of personal preference. I was originally gonna record it at 4, but the entire last part would have been me straining my vocal cords. So I think I just need I just need to swallow my ego and lower it down another pitch or another semitone, or I go heavy on the high notes high note exercises so I can expand my vocal range a little bit so I can hit those without sounding like a dying cat. Okay, that might be exaggeration. Without sounding like a cat. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's go through this trench. Let's go through this trench. Hey, nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say. Okay, that was pretty. I like that part. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. That part's good. If it was a bit louder. Nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way, but I want it that way. Okay, so that was the whole song. Oh my god. Okay, I've actually listened to this before doing this recording a couple times. And it's basically been the same reaction in all of the different times I've recorded. No, I've listened to this back. I've listened back to this. In all of the different times I've listened back to this. English. Anyway. There's a lot to improve on. There were some parts I liked, but there's definitely more to improve on than, I would say, for me personally, satisfactory parts. The last few, I don't know. The last few places, I don't know what to call it. Not a few seconds. Yeah, the last segment. It was kind of bad at the start with the initial "ain't nothing but a heartache" part being a bit flat, like a little bit flat, because okay, this isn't an excuse, but finding that note after for that key change was a little bit hard for me. Again, which could probably be solved with practicing with a keyboard before doing the recording. Which I will definitely do. I actually have a keyboard coming. I don't know when it's gonna arrive. I'll just make do with the GarageBand keyboard, I guess. The musical keys or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's not the best, but it'll probably get the job done. Yeah, and definitely singing more confidently is probably the key, because there was a difference between, okay, I'm gonna rewind it. There was a difference between the first tell me why in the key change section. There's a difference between the first time I sang that and the second time I sang that. It's the backing vocals, which I need to make louder next time. Or I need to make another layered track specifically for those parts, because I think the backing vocals for the other parts were appropriate, but for this part I definitely needed to make them louder. And what I'm talking about is I want it that okay, this is the first time. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Yeah, tell me why this ain't nothing but yeah, this tell me why. It's an octave higher in the actual recording, and I'm recording this at like 9:20, so I don't. I mean, it's still faster than quiet time, but I still don't want to disturb my dorm mates who I've disturbed enough today. Anyway, yeah, so that tell me why is, again, it sounds unconfident. It sounds so unconfident. And it sticks out like a sore thumb. Because I think that this segment, I actually did sing okay. After this part. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely sticks out like a sore thumb. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing. And then this. Yeah, if that was stronger, if that was louder, there's a clear difference from the first time I sang it, and I think this sounds way better. And the key is that I definitely sang this louder and more confidently, which is, yes, again, like I keep saying, it is a recurring theme. Oh my god. Next time. Other than that, actually, it is kind of sad because I can't give myself proper feedback until I've actually done the basics properly. So half of this, or like 90% of this, 90% of this reflection has been me saying, I need to practice with a keyboard, I need to I need to sing more confidently, and the backing vocals need to be adjusted. And I haven't touched anything on the delivery, or anything meaningful on the delivery. And that kind of sucks. Because I feel like that's the most vital feedback, vital reflection that you can do. So, I mean, I guess this is also important reflection. Just do the basics, man. Just do it. Just do them. But yeah. Other than that, I'm not sure. Yeah, again, I can't really give myself proper feedback without nailing the basics first. Again, that will be a work in progress. Hopefully, okay. For the ending, I'm planning to release a cover and the Hanseikai, so the reflection for the cover every month. So yeah, these will be going out in November. So yeah, this is the cover and the reflection for November, and there'll be another cover and reflection for December, and so on and so forth. And I also want to alternate between Japanese and English songs. So for December, I'll probably upload a cover of a Japanese song that I like, that I hopefully do not butcher like this one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Backstreet Boys. I will do better next time. But yeah, I think it wasn't all terrible. Especially getting back into singing after a while. My voice just needs a bit more work. The main thing I want to work on, I think, is both expanding my vocal range so I can hit high notes easier, and also working on my lower tones so that I can sing them with more resonance. Because I think, though that's one of my strong points, I can a few particular notes I can sing really well, and I want to further build upon that and maybe expand those few notes to make them not so few. Yeah, but main thing, I want to keep training my voice so I can sing higher notes without visibly straining them. So yeah, I'm not expecting this video to get out to many people, but if it gets out to some people that know how to train higher notes effectively or have any feedback on how to mix, or have any more comments that I could improve on. If there are any more people, who have constructive feedback on this, then I would please, please, please harshly criticize my work, because I really want to improve. And again, this is a journey until I really want to eventually record and mix and produce my own songs, because I love music. I love listening to music. I love casually jamming to music, and I really think that it would be something cool if I ended up actually making some songs. But before that, once again, I need to improve. And I'll keep doing covers. I'll spot my strengths and weaknesses, and thank you for watching. And I hope, if this video reaches anyone, and I hope that after listening to my kind of sucky for my standards, I don't know, maybe I'll annoy people by saying this is sucky, but for my standards, a little bit not up to par cover, and this reflection that I tried to keep sincere as possible. I don't have a script. I've just listened to it, and I've just talked about what I've thought when I heard a particular spot in the moment. And I've tried to keep it so that I'm not repeating myself so many times, unless the entire song is full of those mistakes, like this one. Unless the entire song is full of areas I need to improve on, and they're like the same areas like this one, I've tried to keep the repetition to a minimum. And yeah, I also try to be active on social media, so YouTube, and I'll update my feed, I'll update my Instagram, so I'm not just alive for 2 days of the month and I disappear. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to be part of the ride, then hit that subscribe button, press that like, so that the YouTube algorithm can recommend this to more people. I've said that as a joke so many times in voice call. I've said that as a joke so many times. I did not think I would be saying that for real. But no, but seriously, any type of support is appreciated. It means a lot to me, especially considering that this is my very first video. I'm trying to grow. So yeah. So until next time, stay tuned, because again, the next cover, I don't think it's exactly Christmassy. I'm sorry, even if it's December. It is a ballad though. So it's kind of Christmassy. It's not like rock and roll. Although there, Jingle Bell Rock is also Christmas. Okay, no. Yeah, it's gonna be a ballad. It's a singer that I like. It's a singer that my parents like. But the song is kind of old, I would say. So, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm dragging this on too much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.